Previously on the Lineage of Moonreach. I had a crazy flashback and I saw my dad's whole journey as Lars. And then we were fighting the Master and Willem started acting super crazy, so I had to banish him to a different plane. And then we killed the Master, or maybe just this version of him. And then we had a crazy vision where there was this big demon battle in the Gods Valley and the whole world split open and a giant, fiery demon version of Smoochie crawled out.
The D20 Syndicate presents The Lineage of Moonreach. Welcome back to the D20 Syndicate podcast.
Holy shit, hello.
Ghost of Paul Walker.
A weekly.
That was too soon, Billy.
Are we going to CG Paul Walker into this episode?
Yes.
Probably.
Good.
Did you guys
There he
know
is right now.
Technology.
Oh, Paul Walker's here, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to wait anymore to speak because we'll all hear it, which is weird because I was
Quit being Iowa nice at the four-way stop of conversation.
I was trying to be patient and not interject because I was like, they're not going to hear me because I'm going to cut out. But yeah,
Now I'm going to interject constantly.
Well, I mean,
yeah.
it's been a year of that.
Killer
so
spell.
Big
it's-
news.
Yeah.
We're together. We're talking over each other.
Yeah.
It's great. Like old times.
We can see each other in person versus digitally. And it's
Together
weird.
again.
I can throw pens at Tomas.
I can throw.
Nope, never mind. Retract.
Yeah.
A weekly Dungeons and Dragons 5e actual play podcast. I am your host and DM Seth, and around the table of the physical world,
Holy shit!
are our players.
I'm Billy and I'm playing Willem.
I'm Tomas, and I am thankful that we all got chocolate milk injections. The famine is gone permanently. We are immune.
We defeated it.
We are immune to chocolate milk being gone.
We would like to point out at this moment that Tomas is not a doctor, any sort of physician, or really understanding of science. So take this with a grain of chocolate milk famine.
If you have any problems, and pardon my interjection, but just inject chocolate milk in there, baby.
Pardon my interjection. Shut the fuck up.
Okay. Somebody's gonna do that shit. They're
promise-
probably in Cedar Rapids.
We promise he's really just a proponent of goodwill and faith, but it just comes off as abrasive.
Well, I'll be damned.
I'm Lindsey and I play Pinwin.
And I'm Michaela, and I play Gorbel.
That's right.
He's so right. I'm just so overcome with emotion. I just
Did somebody step on your toe?
Wilhelm scream. That's Sorry, I turned into a cartoon in the middle of my sentence. I apologize.
Zowie. That's number wang.
Each week we record for your listening pleasure. This is episode 140.
140. Push it, try to pull it. That's a lot.
Wow.
Dragons jumping over dungeons.
140.
Tractors jumping over penguins. Lawnmowers jumping over babies.
Mommy's taking it all off. Not the real kind, but the ancient Egyptian. Yeah, anyway.
Our version of
yeah,
mommies.
our mommies.
Mummies?
Or mommy's taking the day off for Mother's Day tomorrow.
Happy Mother's Day, everyone.
Did Will never encounter the mommies?
No, this was like one of his first episodes that he was involved in.
Okay.
Wait. This was right before he came back.
I was going to say, I must have blanked that the fuck out.
We fought mummies and we started calling them mommies.
Okay.
Yeah. I regret them not being more part of the campaign.
Yeah, I specifically have regrets.
You guys never went
and
back there.
something's still in my notes where I have a locket that I was going to return to a mommy because it seemed sentimental to them. And
That's going to be Pinwin's
didn't.
epilogue. It's just emptying the bag of holding and just finishing those side quests.
Yeah.
Cleaning out the bag of holding.
I'm gonna need
Prints on this side.
I'm gonna need a power sprayer.
Really? You
It's like-
died in here too?
It's like the bridal shower, but somebody threw up on all the gifts and you're just opening them the next morning.
You're opening them next summer.
After they've been out in the sun.
Yeah, bag of holdings aren't immune to the heat from the sun.
But
Mold.
all will still be a pleasant surprise.
Isn't there a dead child in there?
Yep, at least one.
And then a dead...
Dwarf.
Yeah.
And unwrapped almond joy.
That's the worst.
I'm sure it's been banging around. It's probably open by now.
Pinwin's been taking little bites out of it.
Saving it.
We have a review.
We do?
Looking for a segue out of that.
Jeez. And happy Mother's Day once again.
I will reiterate that we will read whatever review comes, whatever it says. I will do my best to recreate what it says. Now, this comment left on our YouTube was deleted, I think, because YouTube was like, "Whoa, you probably shouldn't say
Cyberbullying
that."
them.
I think YouTube thought that this was an insult to us of some kind. And
Little did they
harassment.
know.
It was the
much
biggest
worse.
compliment.
They're just in on the joke. This is from Sias, and they said, "This podcast is funny as hell. Keep it up, you wild whores."
Thank you, Silas.
Fully spelled
Yes.
whores.
Yes.
No wonder.
Yeah.
So I would like to say, if you would like to post wild whores
You
on
did it.
any of our social media, maybe do
You did it.
WW or HOORZ or
That's the
some
one.
manifestation therein.
Or
That's
do
the
it
one.
on Reddit. There's no rules
I
there.
don't
Wild
like it
Horse Army.
any other way than the right
Yeah.
way.
I personally have been doing WYLDHOORZ in our chats.
Wild Horse. It's phonetic.
I was just thinking
It's phonetic, that's right.
HORZ.
Or
That's
that.
how was
I like
thinking.
Whoors.
I'd like
Like
Horse
Horse
as
Lane.
well.
Exactly.
Horse is good.
Whoors Lane.
100%.
Now it's time for tonight's Around the Campfire question. Wow. Wow, guys.
I wasn't done. Wait, what happened?
There you are.
Okay. Sorry, I was finding the fucking questions.
Seth, help me.
What?
Say something.
Stop it. You're all grounded.
Thank you.
Do you ever wonder what our campfire is made out of?
Fire.
And something lumpy.
And
Definitely orphans.
No.
It's definitely the damned and betrayed souls of orphans.
No.
Not human ones. Gnomes.
They were gnomes.
They were gnomes.
All right, tonight's Around the Campfire question comes from one of our patrons.
Oh, yeah.
Which one?
Wow.
We have so many, I can't keep track of them anymore.
We have at least 6 patrons.
DarkStar God.
DarkStar. I always want to say his name like that.
I love saying that way.
DarkStar.
This is a lot, you guys.
We're
DarkStar
together.
God wants to know, minutes are ticking, even seconds, and you can only save one other member to beat the big bad evil guy.
No.
Who do you partner with to end it for good and commemorate your fallen comrades?
Gorbel.
Tomar.
Whoops, sorry. Oh, wow.
This is the easiest one we've ever done.
Is it me? You said Tomar?
No, that was me.
No. Okay. Whose
I was
turn is
gonna,
it?
everybody just started saying things. I'm going to go with Willem first.
Gorbel.
And why?
Because she's fun.
Excuse me, Willem.
And her sandals.
How do you keep getting in here?
Gorbel, who would you choose?
Tomar.
And why?
Because he could heal me as we go, and he has a lot of firepower.
Very nice.
This is true.
Tomar, who would you choose?
Oh, and if you said commemorate the fallen, he's super into that shit.
That's true.
Yeah,
He
none of these
loves
fucks are
making-
going to eulogize shit.
Yeah, he loves like remembering
Have
the
you seen my
dead.
basement? My
It's his
basement is a
favorite.
eulogy.
I would probably choose Gorbel just because she has more variety of stuff she can do in a pinch than
okay.
everyone else.
And she's got that.
Fine.
Yeah, she's got the disintegrate clap.
And she can heal.
Barely.
And counterspell.
Sorta. Yeah, I mean, Pinwin could.
And
Wait, do you
banish.
have counterspell?
I don't have counterspell.
You fool!
But I have heart.
Yeah, well, let's see. You know,
Did you say farts?
Heavenly Father.
Heavenly Father. I mean, Pinwin would be a good person to bring too, because like if I'm up close to somebody, Pinwin could be spamming them with arrows. Yeah.
You can't change your answer, you
Yeah,
coward.
I don't need your pity, Tomar.
Fine, fuck you, Pinwin. Enjoy your morning and you.
Hey, I mean, it didn't.
Pinwin.
Enjoy your funeral.
that I'm going to eulogize and give you a super dope funeral for.
Welcome to goodbye, Pinwin.
Pinwin.
Can I choose everybody?
No. Under no conditions. You
Why?
can't. You pick one person.
So, can you repeat it again? What's it for? To save the world?
Minutes are ticking, even seconds, and you can only save one other member to beat the big bad evil guy. Who do you partner with to end it for good and commemorate your fallen comrades?
Okay. I think maybe
Time's up.
maybe
Everybody's dead.
Gorbel, because we've done many performances together. It would be the ultimate finale performance where we would also do some crazy spells and some of the I don't know.
Drugs.
We could distract and do a really cool performance, and then she could counterspell and disintegrate and do all the cool things that Gorbel does. And we'd get to have fun and do a performance. Did I mention the performance?
You mentioned the performance. All right. Well, thank you so much, everyone.
Can I have a boon for winning popularity?
No,
Please.
I'm actually taking one away.
Please.
No.
Give it to Willem because nobody likes him.
Please.
Yeah, me and Pinwin just going to be alone in the fitness club over here.
I mean, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Nobody
What?
voted for you either.
No. I noticed.
Gorbel's just so disintegrate.
Hey, you can have a point of boon.
Ooh.
What? Can I have it?
Causing that rift early on in the episode.
Goodbye.
DarkStar, you are tearing us apart.
You're tearing me apart, Darkstar.
When we last left off, you guys had just seen a vision of great calamity in the Gods' Valley. And then your mother, Gorbel, mentioned that you had one final battle to attend to. As this vision sort of clears and you guys' eyes become more adjusted to the chamber that you're in, she kind of like tilts her head to all of you. Now, is there anything that you would like to know before heading out? I do know that there are some very specific features of this creature that you'll have to meet.
Creature features, as it were.
Creature features, as it were.
I have a question.
Where's the weak spot?
Mm-hmm.
Are you and Dad back together?
Oh, shit.
Why are you holding hands? I don't understand.
We can cross that.
I don't underhand.
Let's circle back to that. Just one moment.
How does his face look?
I'm still blank, expressionless, expressionist painting.
It's kind of more of a Monet inspired.
She looks at you, Willem. Its weak point is within it. You will have to destroy not only its core, but also the fractured heart of the master that's within it.
So does it have a thick outer layer? Is that what you're saying?
There are several layers to
Like
it.
a thick candy shell.
Something like that.
Like 7 layers?
Wait,
Like a dip.
Like a nice tip?
is the fractured heart of the master, like, are you speaking figuratively here, or is it a physical thing?
It's a physical heart.
Oh,
And the nature of his being is that you will have to paralyze this heart before you can destroy it,
Oh,
as
no.
is the curse of his nature. Unfortunately, the only way to do something like that is to have, in normal fashion, it would be to have some sort of wooden object. But because of his ancient age, it will have to be something much older.
Older than wood?
Not older than wood, but older than normal wood.
would this work?
What are you...
And I hold up the sword
No,
of nullification. It's old. It's super old.
it would have to still be wood.
Oh, it still has to be wood.
I look over at Pinwin.
This? Golden arrow?
That will help. But
Okay.
that may be decisive in helping defeat the great beast. You'll have to take down its outer layer, then utilize that arrow. But the heart
Oh.
itself will need some sort of ancient wood in order to defeat it fully.
So is that thing Smoochy?
Elements of it are. He is the host.
Are we killing Smoochy and killing the master's heart?
I don't know the answer to that
Why do you know so many answers except for that?
because I was given a lot of information by Mandorin before.
Oh, that explains everything.
That tracks.
You mentioned we have to destroy this first. the ziggurat.
Yes.
How do we do that?
Well, there's really only one way. Somebody's going to have to go inside the panel and destroy it from within.
Panel?
And she kind of steps to the side and shows you like kind of this like flat golden like plaque almost with some symbols scribbled into it.
What sort of symbols are they?
They look familiar, but you can't read them. You believe they might be druidic.
Mom, can you read that?
Yes, I can read it.
Oh, that's good.
What's it say?
It says control panel.
Trash, basura.
Yes.
That looks like a lot of words.
Well, the druids have an old language, and so control panel, they'd have to use a lot of words in order to describe what it is to other druids.
Okay. Is there anything special about destroying that?
It will need someone to go in and make choices within.
Oh, God. Cleric, give us strength. Who's good at making choices? Nobody.
It depends on the choices. If they're about pants,
As
I'm
in
good.
yes or no?
I'm side-eyeing Pinwin.
Is it dangerous in the panel?
That I do not know. I don't know what questions, what choices, anything inside.
I can go.
Should we?
No one is saying anything in
Should we
response to
just
this.
see?
I'm trying to look through my inventory for wood.
Should we just see if? I guess, do we have to do that before we fight Smoochie?
Yeah, that's what
You
they
must
said.
destroy the
Oh.
ziggurat before.
Yeah.
Why does it have to be just one of us?
And why does
Only one of us fits.
It can only be one because it can only occupy one person with a nightmare diamond within them.
I got this.
When you
Why?
say
Because I can, well, actually, either one of us could have it. Because we can
maybe me.
fuck off if things get dicey.
That's true.
What?
Willem has a point. Willem and I both have the power to leave inside the panel if things go wrong.
that's a good point.
Okay.
When
That's
you
good.
say choices, is it going to be like a question-answer scenario?
I
Who's
don't-
going to
I
be?
don't know the
Is
answer.
it a Trivial Pursuit situation? Because if it's all sports, I'm fucked.
Are they very difficult choices?
I do not know. Mandorin simply said that
Green
it
or
would be
blue?
choices. The important choices would be made.
Should that be me? Or did I already make those choices that I was supposed I already made?
Pinwin,
Do you know
that's
that
up
you
to
will
you.
not be able to leave by any assisted magic if you enter.
Okay.
You will be
Well,
in there
shit.
until the choices are made.
And then what?
I believe once it's done, you will be able to leave.
Should we rock, paper, scissors?
I mean, Tomar and I volunteered.
I'm fine with going if nobody else
I am
wants to.
too.
All of us are fine going.
Mhm.
Does Pinwin have a Nightmare Diamond in him now?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
He was given
okay.
to, oh yeah.
From
I guess,
Ruin.
I guess none of you
Canonically,
guys
I wasn't there.
none of you guys would really know that though. Yeah.
What? I thought Lewin
Did you
gave
tell
it to
them?
him. What?
Yeah. Did you tell them though? That's what happened. But I guess yeah. Willem wasn't there.
I thought it was in the narration.
Yeah, but they
What
were
was
all
happening?
inside already.
Our characters don't hear the narrator.
Yeah, no,
the narrator
Pinwin.
only speaks
I
to you,
always
Pinwin.
assumed they were in the back of the room with the narrator.
Yeah.
Just right by the fire in a robe with a nice
It's like
cognac.
a play. It's like a play. The cast is waiting on the
Charles
stage.
Dance. Charles Dance. It just pans to
God,
him.
if we could get him to narrate.
Anyone who says that they're smoochy is
I can do it. I am resistant to a lot of things.
So we're right back where we were 10 minutes ago.
I'm very wise.
I'm going to say that I
have a
trust
great
everyone's
beard.
judgment.
I'm pragmatic in my decisions. I
You-
don't let emotions
Stop campaigning.
I don't want anything bad to happen to any of you.
Get off the soapbox.
Oh, unlike the rest of us. Mom, what's our time frame here? Are we on a crunch?
I mean, we saw a giant smoochy monster bust out of the ground. It's happening as we speak.
Fortunately,
Tomar just doesn't want to pay child support.
the
Can't afford
inside the ziggurat, time moves quite a bit differently. It moves a lot slower. You can be inside the ziggurat for some time and have very little change outside.
Oh, so we got like an opposite interstellar situation going on.
So
there.
time
That's good.
moves. Yeah, okay. I gotcha.
Yeah.
I'm confused.
inside slow, outside fast.
So then
Sorry.
outside would have already happened.
Sorry, outside slow, inside slow.
All right. That's what I thought. Edit that out too.
So outside Ziggurat, normal time. Inside Ziggurat,
Greenwich Mean Time.
we're in there for 5 hours, but we come out and it's done 5 seconds.
Correct.
Gotcha.
Something
Wait,
like
is that roughly the calculation?
That's not an exact ratio calculation. I'm sure. I just wanted an example.
It's not. It's much slower than that.
Oh.
Did Mandorin like wink a certain way when he was talking about who should go in? And
Yeah, any
I would not accept any indication from Mandorin on who should go in.
Well,
Mandorin is not to be trusted.
you
What
know.
the hell?
Well,
You
then why are you giving us all this Mandorin information for?
Mom!
Mom!
Allow me to answer. Mandorin gave me this information years ago. It was part of what formulated this entire chain of events, but he is not to be trusted when it comes to his opinion. But he was very, very tactful when it came to the information contained within. He's been battling the Master for a long time, and this has been something of a chess game for them for that much longer.
And we're pawns in that.
Yes. This is why you must be careful. One of the most important things you need to know is that if you are to defeat this creature, it will allow Mandorin, a different Mandorin, to enter this plane.
What does that mean? Is that bad?
Mandorin is dead in this timeline, but if he were to come in unimpeded by Benelok, it would be very bad. He wants to reign supreme over the material plane. However,
Wow, he left that out a lot.
A little bit.
However, if the creature is not destroyed, it will surely destroy the material plane and lord over whatever ashes
Why
remain.
is Willem here then? Because if Mandorin is so shady, then he had to have an ulterior motive behind that.
Am I a conduit for Bad Mandorin to come back and... Oh, I'm here now, and you're going to be my flesh puppet.
I don't know.
You're going to be my meat mech.
I don't know, but I know that there is a way of stopping that from happening.
Seppuku.
If and when you destroy the beast, you will have just a moment to seal off all of the lineage stones and seals in Veldalin, and that can keep Mandorin from coming in.
Does it have to be a Labradorist who does that?
No,
Okay.
it'll have to be Gorbel.
Oh, because of her weird
Okay.
blood.
So then,
How do I do this?
so then we definitely don't want Gorbel in the Ziggurat.
That's true.
Because we need
Yep.
her with us.
So
Bleed
you're
on
out.
him? I have to bleed on him?
You won't have to bleed on them.
How do I do it?
Eat him.
You will just have to internally activate them.
Eat him.
Just like bear down and concentrate on it?
Do you remember what happened when you fought Lila this last time and you encountered the seal?
Mm-hmm.
Something like that.
Oh.
Well, I didn't feel like I had a ton of control in that situation.
No, it's more like a reflex than anything else.
Okay, so you've been aware of us our whole lives and what we've been up to.
She had me.
It's a fair
Right.
assumption.
Yeah, so she kind of knows you somewhat.
She knows that I've been here.
Yeah. I've been around, observing, watching from the shadows. Who do you think should serve this purpose with the panel without ties to other things?
Yeah,
Like-
right person to go in?
Like who is the most not expendable, but like who is the most unneeded for everything else, and then maybe they should go in.
That's difficult to ask answer rather, because it'll take all of you to take down this beast. So whoever goes in will have to
Come out.
make the right choices and come out.
Okay. You don't know what kind of choices these are? Because if they're
I do not.
because if they're ones with logic, I feel like
That's a good point.
not me.
Yeah, if it's like
But-
if it's
Matters of heart.
Then
Probably not me,
Pinwin-
but
It's
maybe me.
It's just
And
interior decor choices.
if interior decor, please not
It's a
Tomar.
braiding challenge.
Oh no. Are you kidding me?
You get there and it's just Bob Vila just like, so, do you want to use a claw hammer or a
Ball
crowbar?
peen, yeah.
I don't fucking know, Bob.
maybe it shouldn't be me, because if one of us dies in there and we need everyone, then I
Yeah.
can bring them back.
Yep. Okay. Yeah.
So it sounds like you have eliminated 2 of the 4.
Okay, and it's the fitness club.
I am once again campaigning to volunteer.
but I can too. I made a hard decision before, and I survived, and I hated it. But
Where's the control panel?
I will do it.
It's
again.
like this script on the wall on a golden plaque.
No, where?
Against the wall right behind her.
Oh, okay. I turn to Pinwin, and I hold out my hand to like do like the friendship grip.
Mm-hmm. I return the friendship grip.
All right, Pinwin.
Mm-hmm.
You're the most pure of heart of any of us.
Well, thank you. I don't know about that, but
And that's why I believe we can't risk losing you. And I step back and I pull back my bow and I web him and I run to the control panel.
I cast Hold Person on Willem.
So go ahead and roll an attack.
wow.
And then we'll do
I'm getting
You'll have to do a,
Avengers vibes.
acrobatics save, Willem, after that.
27 for attack.
Okay, so that does hit Pinwin.
Acrobatics.
Yep, acrobatics to see if you can get
Oh, okay. Roll
as far as
acrobatics.
like moving fast enough to
Okay.
before he can react.
Me.
No,
Oh,
you
not
won't do
me?
acrobatics, yeah.
27.
Okay. For acrobatics?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to need an opposing dexterity roll from you, Tomar. To see if you can react quickly enough.
Just dexterity roll.
Yeah.
Could I do a dex save?
20.
20. Unfortunately, you are getting ready to prepare to attack, and Willem runs forward, and you touch the plaque.
Yep. As I look back fondly at my comrades.
I'm shaking my head and I didn't finish what I was gonna
Willem, no!
And you touch the plaque, and you disappear.
I was gonna say that we probably shouldn't have Willem go in because he's tied to the master and could possibly be swayed to do evil things. Probably the least person that should have gone in there.
Yeah. Well, now I'm
We'll see.
webbed. Can you get me out of here?
Yeah, I'll start burning the webs off of him.
Willem,
Yeah.
you step out on what appears to be a stage in an empty theater.
Don't like that.
It should have been me.
Hello?
Hello? Hello? Hello? Hello? Hello?
Let's get this over with. We don't have a lot of time here.
Nothing happens.
I start tap dancing.
Definitely nothing happens.
I go to the edge of the stage.
You peer out, and it's like a completely empty auditorium, except right in the back, the very farthest row in the center seat.
Shia
you can
LaBeouf.
see you can see a
clapping.
shadowed figure sitting there, but you cannot see its features.
Are you the one that's going to be asking the questions?
You hear a
Oh, this
as
Snoop Dogg.
as what appears to be some sort of rolled herbal thing goes up to the shadowy lips, and you can just see the
Hey, can I get some of that?
you can just see like the burning
cherry.
ember, the cherry.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna... This isn't like some weird audition casting couch thing, is it?
Suddenly, smoke starts to fill the area, obscuring your vision. And when it starts to suddenly clear, you're standing in front of several forms. They all appear to be staring off into space as if they do not see you. You're standing in front of Psycho,
Oh, fuck
Bem,
me.
Mirluck, Dirk, and Chester. And you just hear this breathy select.
How many?
We should not have had Willem go in. This is bad.
You hear no response.
All of them.
Nothing happens.
Select for what?
You hear nothing.
What am I selecting for?
No response.
Well, that's not really a choice. So do I just sit here until you tell me what I'm selecting?
You hear nothing.
Because by telling me to select, I'm not really making a choice. I'm playing Russian roulette. I sit down.
You guys are
For all I know, he's asking me to select which one to murder.
Right.
Fuck that.
I don't know.
Why'd you go in then? If you're gonna be contrarian, why'd you go into the panel?
Who would you select to murder?
I don't know who it.
Well, you don't
I'm
know.
glad it's not
you don't
me
know
right
if you're
now.
selecting them to murder.
Or to keep, and the rest murdered.
Here's your feeling. Your feeling. When
I roll to feel.
like-
Intuition.
So yeah, you will get to you in a
Oh,
sec.
don't roll for it. That'd be so shit. What does your gut tell you? What does your heart tell you? What
does my experience tell me? That no matter what I pick, I'm gonna get the dildo from 7 shoved up me.
Yeah, something shitty is gonna happen.
That's what my gut tells me.
Yeah.
Either way.
Damn.
So
So the rest of you guys are just kind of standing outside there waiting.
Guys might want to make some coffee.
So
is
what
there a
kind
window in here? Can I
There's
just look
not.
outside?
what kind of old wood do we have? Do we have anything that's going to be old enough?
Can we roll to see if we have wood?
How old is Tomar?
What are you made of, Tomar?
I'm like the youngest.
Second youngest.
Yeah.
That's who I'm oldest.
Poke it with some Tomar.
Pinwin, as our elder, what do you
I'm
think
an
we
old
should
man.
Our
Wait,
wise elder.
This is why I should have gone in.
How old is your paintbrush, Pinwin?
do? Ooh.
Ooh, pretty old. So I stab it in the heart with my paintbrush?
Oh, that'd be tight.
You never tried using the other end.
Should I
Stick him with the pointy
make
end.
it pointier?
Whittle.
Yeah, whittle.
Mom, is this old enough?
I don't know. It might be old, but I don't know if it's old enough.
What about Herstag's sword that he left in the Midland Wilds?
Wouldn't we have to go find
Yeah,
that?
we don't have it.
But it's made of like,
The one that he buried?
yeah,
The cursed one?
yeah. But well, you're not here. Shut up. You deal with your difficult choice. Fuck. Well, I mean, it's old as shit. Obviously, it was petrified. He got it from presumably maybe part of Laethondria. Like, there's also that staff of the woodlands that we gave to that one kid, Kirid.
Oh, yeah.
Like, when I think old wood, Laethondria is the oldest wood that exists.
Yeah.
Do you think she'd be able to help us?
I don't know if once you exit the ziggurat, you'll have enough time. In the meantime, Willem,
Hi.
we're back to you.
Great. I'm smoking a cigarette sitting down on the stage.
You hear, choose.
What am I choosing?
You hear nothing.
I choose jalapeno pineapple pizza, please.
You hear, choose or leave.
What happens if I leave? That cigarette is gone.
He's drinking a cup of pop now, and it's like he's pretending like there's still some left in, but it's styrofoam, so you can't see.
You hear, choose or leave.
Do the people on stage look scared or aware of what's going on?
No, they're like staring off into space, like vacantly, almost as if they're like
Like a
almost,
representation
Yes,
of each
yes.
one? Okay, gotcha.
Like a hologram almost.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
But
not fully
corporeal.
real. Yeah,
What's Zyko's default expression?
it's like a very, like subtle smile.
I hop down from the stage and I approach the smoking man from the X-Files.
You find that as you try to walk down,
I just appear
You-
back on stage.
no, you actually just walk in place.
Ooh, fuck.
Nice.
This is a really memeable moment. Because you insisted on going in, and now you're not choosing. You're fighting the rules of the room you went in willingly.
Yep. Well, Zyko.
He explodes.
All the others fade, and Zyko kind of gets a little bit more corporeal, and you watch as the scene around you sort of shifts. And then you see an array of more individuals, the rest of your friends. You see Tomar, Gorbel, and Pinwin, and you hear, choose.
No.
I love this.
I hate it. Don't. Seth, what are you doing to us?
You're tearing me apart, Setha.
Oh, no.
So Zyko and us, or is Zyko away now? He's choosing between
He's
the three of us.
he's the only one left from the original group.
But he's not choosing among Zyko and us, is what you're saying.
Right,
He's
this
just
is a
choosing
different,
one of
this
us.
is a separate choice.
Well, Zyko's still there, so yeah, you don't know
So
what that
he
means.
can choose Zyko
Oh,
instead
and also
of
I
us.
should specify you are also standing there. There is an image of you.
So he could choose himself.
Now you give us the choice to vote for ourselves.
Oh my god, we need to make like an alt. Shit.
What?
I wish we could do like an.
We need to make one of those fucking.
Well, no,
Fortune cookie.
I was gonna say we should make like an alternate, like if we all went in,
Yeah.
but we'd have to do it before knowing the outcome of
Yeah.
whatever
it's like,
this
who,
is.
Who did Negan kill? Kind of
Right.
thing. Just
Like
foam
what? Who
all of them.
Gorbel would have chosen?
Yeah.
And yeah, it's
Easy.
Gorbel every time.
That's not one of the choices.
It'd be good to know if you're choosing a good or bad scenario.
No
though.
shit, right? No fucking
that's
shit.
the hard part here.
And Gorbel has the hobgoblin ancient blood.
Yeah.
But you could be choosing to just remove her altogether.
Right.
Could
so
It's
It'd
all
be great to
chance.
know what I'm choosing.
It's all chance. There's no strategy to
it's
this.
true. It's
Tomar.
true.
You watch
You
as
son of a
Zyko
bitch.
and Tomar appear in front of you,
Oh my God, you didn't choose me. I'm kidding.
and
I'm
then the
kidding.
two of them fade away. And then suddenly,
Oh my God.
choose. And you see a bird's eye view of the Gods Valley.
What am I choosing?
Oh, I hope
What
you
are the
didn't kill
choices?
Tomar.
You watch as you kind of look around in different sections of the Gods Valley. It's a very small section. It reminds you of where you just saw that beast come out of. And you notice that as you look at different sections, they kind of highlight for a second, as if you are supposed to choose some sort of plot of land.
What are the sections? How many sections are there? I don't know the Gods Valley.
There are 6 sections in kind of like a circle. There's nothing really distinguishing about them except one falls over a lake. The rest are in the grass.
And it's like split up like a pizza.
Kind of, yeah.
And it's 6
6.
slices, so it's a small.
Use that knowledge, Willem.
The pineapple jalapeno's coming back. I choose the bottom leftmost section.
Okay. Everything fades.
I'm so scared.
Yeah.
I'm not. I feel good.
Thanks.
Once again, your remaining runes appear. Choose.
And just to clarify, that's Bem, Dirk, Chester,
And Miralock.
Miralock.
And you notice that Len is not there.
Len's dead.
Ooh.
Len's dead. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody stole his sunshine.
No.
Real nice, Willem.
Yeah. Bem.
Bem appears. And then once again, you see yourself, Gorbel, and Pinwin appear, and you hear,
I know where this is going.
choose.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this makes sense now.
What?
Okay.
Is he choosing initiatives?
Pinwin.
So Bem and Pinwin appear in front and then fade away. Once again, it returns to the runes. You've still got Chester, Dirk,
And Miralock.
and Miralock. That's Lindsey, not me.
Yeah, sorry.
Sorry.
Now I'm in the back with a cigar.
How did you get in here, Pinwin? There's a great.
the tiling
I even
is just
devised
dug up.
story elements.
Pinwin's like a Diglett.
If my character were a Pokemon,
Yeah.
Diglett. That should have been a campfire question.
We're gonna go with Chester this time.
Okay.
Really?
Now you and Gorbel stand in front of you.
Gorbel.
All right. They fade away.
I can't believe you didn't give her Dirk.
That could be a
Yeah,
terrible team.
what?
I do not like Chester.
Chester's good AoE.
Choose. You've got Dirk and Miralock left.
Miralock.
And then you appear next to Miralock and then fade. Then everything goes, shifts, changes, and you're shown a large triangle floating in the ether. It seems to be black, divided into 4 sections. Choose.
How is it? How are the sections divided? Is it like
bottom to top,
Oh,
Yep.
okay, like a food
like
pyramid.
layers? Yeah,
Okay. Top.
top, and then you hear for the first time, other than choose, you hear
Select one of your skills.
Dexterity.
Skills, not abilities, dipshit. I'm kidding.
In that case, deception.
You watch as the top of the pyramid goes, like, grays out. Choose. You
Okay.
have 3 layers left, and then you see your friends appear in front of you.
Do I assign the friends to a section? Am I choosing a section or a friend?
You're choosing a friend first.
Okay. And it's between these 3.
Yep.
Pinwin.
Choose. The triangle appears.
The next
What are you doing? Why you
next
looking over?
section from the top.
So second one down?
Yeah.
And then it says, okay. And then you're allowed to go through this with the other 2. So assign them each a section.
Gorbel is third down, and Tomar is the base.
Okay.
If I were a dip, I'd be the base.
If I were a tip, I'd be the base.
Then everything disappears once more and you're back standing on stage. Okay, so the rest of you guys are standing there, and suddenly something pops into your mind. You just hear a voice that says, choose a skill.
Oh. Skill?
Who said that? I look over at Calcifer. I'm sorry, Lars. So he's still just staring off at nothing? Okay. Who said that? Did you guys hear that?
No, but I think persuasion.
What?
All right.
Investigation?
Athletics.
All right. And then the voice fades.
Am I?
I just remembered something.
What do you remember?
I reach into my pack and I pull out the petrified weapon that I got in the chest earlier in this place.
Oh,
It just comes into frame. I look
It
confused.
basically looks like a dagger handle without a blade.
That makes sense.
Or with like a tiny little blade.
I also forgot.
Is it wood?
It's made of petrified wood, the whole thing.
I think this could be useful. What do you have?
I also have this that I forgot about. Dagger of Infinite Lifeblood. Which I shouldn't have forgotten it. The dagger, when accessed word is activated, it becomes unsheathed, and whatever is stabbed, the life force of it is drained and given to the person holding onto the handle.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's legit.
Yeah.
That's not wood, but that's
No,
a crazy
but
thing that
maybe
you just had.
Yeah.
Zara will say, do you have any other questions while we wait for Willem?
how do we deal with the demons?
Do we deal with the demons?
We're super outnumbered.
I think your force will likely need to focus on the main creature. The rest can be handled by the droves of armies out there.
We have backup?
Did you not see the vision?
Yeah, but I don't know whose side people are on.
The non-demons are probably our team, Gorbel.
We don't know that. They could be fighting against both of us.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Do you have any, like, personal shit you need to air out with these two, Gorbel?
I asked.
What did you ask?
You and Dad?
Oh, what was your question?
Are you together?
It's a bit complex. As you can see, he doesn't have his faculties right now. I will try to seek a way of...
I thought he was just being polite.
Also, what the hell with you and Tomar's dad?
That was...
Gorbel. Rascal's here.
He was gone, and your father was gone, and, well...
Gotta fill the void somehow.
Booty got a clap.
It just happened.
He was married.
Did you guys love each other?
We cared for each other. I would say, we had affection for one another.
Oh, we saw his diary. He mentioned you a lot.
What about my mom? Did he say anything about her?
Just that he felt guilty.
Yeesh.
Oof.
Well, I mean, it's better than being like, sticking it to that old broad.
Make me take out the trash.
Suck it, God lady.
Yakety sax my ass.
Is there anything, any piece of wisdom you can give us to help us on this important step?
That's a fun catch-all question, Pinwin, to get her to just say everything. Just say everything.
Please?
I don't know.
Please, everything?
Shit.
One thing that might be worth mentioning is all of this happened because of Mandoran's meddling.
You're saying if Mandoran wasn't involved, then none of this would ever happen?
Correct.
Wasn't he trying to stop the Master?
Yes, but it's not as righteous as it sounds.
So his hubris made it easier for Benelok to take advantage of the situation.
Yes and no. The Master, Benelok, and Mandoran have been playing this game for a long time, trying to one-up each other to see who could have control of the material plane. And I believe that Mandoran actually got farther than Benelok by allowing this version of himself to be killed. If he can come back in once that beast is destroyed, then he will have won. If the beast wins, then Benelok wins.
Is he a full-blooded dragon?
Mandoran?
Yeah.
He's half.
Do you know what kind of dragon?
I don't. But I believe perhaps gold.
Whoa. In passing, you kind of said that Smoozog is the host. A long time ago, we got trapped in the Starlight Plane, and there was talk of the Archfey, and one being the sword, one being the shield, and one being the host. Was that like a... Are you saying that Benelok is the host out of the three? Because we never identified them for sure.
That is an area that perhaps someone else might be a little bit more wise to. I don't know that information, but I believe one of your runes might. Though I don't know if that helps in this current situation.
How about he who sits on the throne of vines? You guys dealt with them directly.
Yes, and that is part of what set this all in motion. When I came to Moonreach as a child, I was restless, and I left eventually, joining the College of Wisdom, going to Dustspire and becoming involved in the Bardic College there, until eventually... So I met Mandoran at the Tower of Wisdom. He was something of a mentor there, and even though I trained under him and some others, you know, he was always kind and he was always very informative and very interested in protecting essentially the equilibrium, at least it seemed that way, of Veldolin. And then eventually I joined up with the Companion Guild and got fairly high ranked there. And then Mandoran came back and convinced me to return to Moonreach. Said it would be a good idea and important. So I went back, and shortly after, Gorm and Roshgal arrived. And that's when I fell in love with Roshgal. And it wasn't until later that I realized that Mandoran had been the one to send me back at that right time to meet Roshgal. He had put me in Roshgal's path so that we could meet and hopefully create an enclave of like-minded individuals, which we did, who were interested in disrupting the crown. I learned later on that how close my own family line was to the crown, and that put us in a position, with Mandoran's prompting, to remove the royal family and place me in the seat of power.
Wait, that was you guys that killed the Arngrims?
It wasn't us. It was Gorm, Violet Wilkins, Ligaya, several others.
Oh.
Once I found out that I thought it was going to be something of a revolution, a takeover, bloodless. That's what Mandoran convinced me. When I found out that wasn't the case, he and I fought. He became very angry, but he seemed to become fine once he found out I was pregnant. I thought originally that he didn't want to keep a feud going with, one of his old pupils, but I think what he's wanted this whole time was to unlock the true power of the royal line of Arngrim with the hobgoblin blood. And she looks over at you, Gorbel.
You fuckers. This whole thing that we started on, like Rovia, warring against the crown, all these people died for this. I feel so dirty.
Yeah. Because that's what I was like, wait a minute, was this whole thing, this is very Final Fantasy VIII.
You must understand that Mandoran lied to all of us. He convinced us that this was the cause because he showed us images of the future where our children had become these great monsters and were ravaging the land.
That's why they threw us down a well.
In order to protect you all, we listened to Mandoran, and that was...
Yo, your baby's gonna grow up to fucking...
I don't want your future.
I don't want your life.
It's only now that, or in the last decade, that I've come to realize that with all these timelines going around, even if the vision he showed us was true, it's impossible to know if that could have ever come to pass. But I suspect that perhaps it was a complete and total fabrication.
I always thought it was impossible for Pinwin to kill us.
But your timeline, the real one that happened,
This one, yes.
you guys turned out to be terrible, evil people.
I suppose from a certain angle, yes.
I mean,
We
you still
thought-
signed on. You knew that people were going to die. You knew that, like, even if you had the intentions of rebellion, for some reason, like, was shit even that bad that you chose to start a rebellion? What were you rebelling?
King Gustav took the throne by killing his older brother and his great-grandfather, who was the current emperor, current king.
Is that grand patricide? What
It is. He took it by force and began his campaign of trying to unlock the seals, and we wanted to stop that from happening.
What?
The lineage of Veldalin, the lineage of Arngrim, and Rayalothian all took this land by force, by murdering most of its denizens and reigning over them. We thought that maybe if we could put a stop to it, me being in the line of Veldalin could potentially avert any unnecessary casualties in the future. I didn't know that Mandoran's entire plan was not to put me on there in the first place, but to put my daughter on there.
So there are no heroes. Cool.
We're just cleaning up your mess.
You're not cleaning up my mess. I'm hoping that you'll make better choices than we did by not listening to Mandoran, not listening to Benelok.
Yes, but we wouldn't have to be making these choices had you
Not made a
been
mess.
better.
There's always going to be choices.
I
Why
feel
does it
like you're
matter?
really kind of shirking your responsibility in the role that you played in this.
No,
I motion around.
I take full responsibility. That's why I'm telling you all of this.
I mean, how did Dad feel about all of this?
He was the reason that I didn't participate in the killing, why I fought with Mandoran. He convinced me not to go along with it. Him and Gorm fought over it.
What did Gorm get out of it? Like, why did he care about anything that... Why did he care about that? Why did he care about the Arngrims or...
Because the Arngrims and Rayalothian were the ones who caused the catastrophic event that wiped out Wirecarag and the Beldarok. That was one of his chief concerns, is he wanted to create a new nation for the dwarves themselves to allow them to be unfettered by the Veldalinian policies, where the dwarves could govern themselves, or all who wanted to unite under a Beldarok banner.
This sucks.
You were all very young when the Arngrims were mostly wiped out. You don't recall what it was like under their rule.
Do you think that we grew up better? Do you think our situation improved?
I don't think it matters at this point.
We were hoping it would, but Mandoran had his own plans, and he tricked all of us. So, while yes, I understand your anger, you have to understand that we were hoodwinked as well. Whether our intentions were good or bad, the end result what ended up being bad, and so I don't blame you for your anger. We were young. We were kids.
Who all was part of the assault on Moonreach when we were kids?
I believe that was the Master's retaliation against Roshgal and against Mandoran. The Master was the one who breathed poison into the ears and minds and hearts of the Rothian Empire.
I'm so done with all these prophecies and machinations.
Well, fortunately, it seems things are going to come to a head. This is as far as any of the visions that Mandoran showed us reach. This culminating battle. I do know that if you want to stop both of them, and I hope that you do, you defeat the great adversary, because that's what this creature is the great adversary, corporeal, and then use the power of the lineage stones to seal Mandoran from ever being able to reach this plane again. Though, as long as his memory infects people, he'll still always have a chance to get involved in this plane.
What if she's just lying? What if she's the one that wanted to fucking murder the Arngrims and Mandoran was like, no, there's another way?
Easy for you to say, Mandoran's son.
Speaking of Mandoran's son, we're switching back to you, Willem.
This is a lot.
It also sucks because you don't know any of this.
It's also
you
really
weren't told any of this shit.
Yeah.
It's also really funny because Pinwin's family had nothing to do with it.
Well, that's
you
what I
know
didn't
of.
tell you, Pinwin.
But I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Joke's on you.
Yeah.
Dad painted a bunch of nudes, and they weren't.
Good.
They weren't tasteful nudes.
Willem.
Hi.
So, you hear, there's one more.
Can we get Martin Sheen to do the voice of the elusive man here?
That'd be cool.
One more. I thought there was only 4.
You watch as the scene changes, and you see like a decayed battlefield full of bodies. It's a pockmarked battlefield with dead trees. The dirt looks like it, could never ever support life again. It's just a barren wasteland, save for the tons of death. And you watch as 4 beams of light appear in front of you. 1 red, 1 yellow, 1 blue, and 1 green.
Thank God the Power Rangers are here.
They'll know what to do. Where's Trini? Oh.
Yeah, well,
Oh,
I mean,
come on, Tomas.
he said yellow.
Oh, that's true.
Green.
You knew he was going to choose green.
Whoopsie doopsie.
No, I'm talking to him. You don't even need to ask him. He's green up and that shit.
Everything fades, and a wheel appears in front of you.
Spin that wheel.
Is it in the sky?
Does it keep on turning?
Oh, damn.
No.
Okay.
No, they're on the bus and they go round and round. Wow, you are really staring at me right now. Are you miring me? What are you doing?
I'm listening.
She's
okay.
engaged.
All right.
She's enraptured.
All right, so a wheel appears in front of you. It's kind of like the wheel of a boat. What's the word?
Steamboat?
No, what do you...
Paddle boat. Kayak.
The helm. The helm of a boat.
The helm of a boat.
Of a ship.
I'm the captain now.
Yes, you are the captain now.
Okay.
And
Captain, my captain.
Willem, I need you to roll a deception.
You got it, boss.
Gorbel, I need you to roll persuasion. Pinwin investigation. Tomar
Are we
athletics.
supposed to pick the one we're best at? Because I did not realize
I'm going to lie at this fucking boat so hard.
31.
12.
10. I was
Nice.
hoping this would give me a boost to that skill.
nice.
Same.
I didn't have to roll it.
Same. Oh,
18.
Okay. And yours was
12.
12.
Jesus, fuck. I feel like I'm Constantine at the end where he's looking back and he's floating into heaven. He's
Also,
giving the
is Dirk,
finger.
is Dirk dead?
We don't need him, I guess.
Uh-huh.
He'll be in charge of the bar.
He could lead the armies.
Yeah.
All right. Everything fades again, and you watch as there's just this outline of a form standing in front of you, Willem, and you watch a red slash go across this outline, and you see one arm separate and drop to the ground, and then it disappears.
An arm?
I'm doing magical surgery out here. Amputations, rather.
Then you hear,
Sorry, whoever that was.
Then you hear,
Ow. Owie.
Ow.
man the helm.
Does the shadow figure that's smoking, sound or look like Mandoran?
You could do perception, I guess.
I don't like the pause there.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to figure out how
Kill
that
it.
would work.
26.
Well, with shadowed form, it's hard to see, but it doesn't sound like Mandoran. I mean, I know I do all the voices, but
Sure. What's he smell like?
you weren't able to get a whiff other than smoke.
Is he smoking to mask his scent?
Yeah. What does the smoke smell like? Is it a cigarette?
No, it's some sort of weird, like, sweet smoke. You're not sure you recognize it.
He's
That-
smoking honey.
It's that dank shade home weed.
Hang on.
Smoked honey. Isn't it funny how you taste so freaking good?
Good song.
Thanks.
Does it remind me at all of a peppermint tree?
You could say that perhaps, yeah.
Who is it? What is it?
So the mask that the Master wore is made from the peppermint tree.
Oh, that's right.
Shoot him.
Yeah, just that's in character for Willem to just shoot the shadowy figure that's looming at the other end of the room. Okay, so I man the helm.
All right. You look out and you see the...
You're staring too much.
Do less. Do more.
You see the ziggurat.
Okay. Oh.
Oh.
Okay. Like third-person perspective?
Third-person perspective.
Okay. Do I have like a rudder or like a sail?
Not that you can see.
Just the steeries.
Just the steeries.
Mysterious.
I do a 19-degree turn to the left.
You watch as the ziggurat turns 19 degrees to the left.
Gotcha. Okay. Am I able... Because I got here a different way than everybody else. I did a teleporty.
Mhm.
Am I able to get my bearings and understand where we're at in the ocean?
It's just featureless
Just
ocean all around.
ocean.
Yeah.
Do I have like some sort of legend? Some sort of map?
You don't.
Like not even on my HUD? Am I able to pull it up if I push like up on the D-pad?
Unfortunately, no.
Fuck. We're gonna do another left turn.
Okay. How far?
We're gonna do 11 degrees this time.
Okay. 11 degrees. So you're sitting at 30 degrees.
Mm-hmm.
So
What happens?
it just turns.
Okay. What the hell else am I supposed to do with this?
Did you try turning right? Maybe you have to drive like child.
Are you trying to save or destroy the ziggurat?
We're supposed to destroy it.
Yeah.
Then keep cranking.
I just haul off and do a...
All right. Give me a D100 roll.
Wow.
I'm
I'm sad we don't have
I'm
a
gonna
real one to
Google.
watch it.
You got percent die.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
the fourth
okay.
one down.
Gotcha.
Roll a real dice so we can see it with anticipation.
I don't have a
Oh, right.
D100.
That's right.
You could just use 2 D10s.
63.
63. All right, you watch it spin around and it ends up at a 63-degree angle upside down. And you watched as not upside down, it'll be right side up still. But as it spun the way you had done that,
Uh-huh.
you watched as the top of the ziggurat had grazed the water and it had ripped out of where Leothandria had been holding it. And so every time it spun, Leothandria's branches were hitting more of it and breaking more of it off. And as it touched the water, you watched as like some magical energy like splashed out. And then you can see
What color's the magical energy?
green.
Okay.
And then you can see the ziggurat shudder. And you watch as there's an explosion from the bottom. And then it starts slowly sinking into the ocean.
Hope you guys are ready to get the fuck out of there.
Then you see 44, 43,
Oh.
42.
Okay.
Back to you guys.
wonder what Willem's doing in there.
Yeah, I'm out of this net, right?
Yeah, I got you. You're
Oh,
Can we get like a
thank
James
you.
Bond, like the villain's lair countdown to self-destruction intercom?
Yeah.
So how long do we wait? At what point do we meet Willem on outside?
Maybe we should try going in.
Wait, it can only be one person,
yeah,
though.
only one.
I mean, none of us tried to go in.
I mean,
Yeah, but that's against the rules.
Yeah.
If the ziggurat's not destroyed yet, then he's not done.
Is that what you gleaned from that conversation we just had with your mom? Is
yeah.
that we should,
Who
like, follow
made the rules? I don't know who wrote which rules.
I'm going in. I'm gonna walk up to the door,
Which door?
the panel.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and go in.
Nothing
Willem.
happens.
Willem
Well,
disintegrates.
I'm out of ideas.
We should probably just wait. I mean, maybe there are a lot of choices to make, or maybe he's taking forever to make those choices.
Or maybe they need a smaller person to open this door. And I'll try opening the door too.
Are there any more questions you have? I feel like our time is limited.
Oh, yeah. He who sits on the throne of vines, bad or good?
I don't honestly know. I feel as though it could go either way, but he seems to... The master seemed almost afraid.
Well, you know that's Lewin now.
Yes, I know.
Is Lewin okay?
Lewin is fine. I feel like you just saw Lewin, Pinwin.
I mean, I did, but I don't know how she's doing. We didn't get to chat.
He who sits on the throne of vines is something else altogether. Something
Okay.
beyond my understanding of how things work.
Cool.
I've heard rumors of things called the Ascended, but I don't know what that means.
The Ascended.
What do the moon gods think of the Throne of Vines people?
Well, they put him there. He was a hero for them before,
Did I know this
and
already?
he lost a
I don't remember.
great object of great power, which I believe you have on your person.
Wow.
And they punished him for that by sealing him away in that realm.
Better not lose this then.
So did we just let him out?
I believe so.
And are the moons pissed about it?
Yeah, they seemed pretty nice to us and tried to help us.
I don't know their minds, but perhaps they have forgiven him, or perhaps there's a larger role to play.
Okay. Well, I'm really going to hang on to this because that sounds not good.
Yeah, I feel like I'm going to hang on to a lot of resentment.
This is taking too long. I'm gonna try and send to Willem.
At that moment, Willem appears in front of you guys.
Hey guys, we gotta get the fuck out of here.
Wait,
Everybody circle up. We gotta go. Shit's going down. I can't.
Oh.
Like, is
now?
Is it not like spinning?
No, you got the implication that that's going to happen once that counter hits.
Okay, so they made me choose between the runes and you guys, and I think it made me assign.
Should we be running while we talk?
No, we need to be fucking zapping somewhere else.
Oh, okay.
Okay, maybe this is a leave now, explain later kind of
Yes,
situation.
yes.
Okay.
Use the mask.
So I can't.
Fuck.
What?
Really? Really?
Hang on. Why can't you use the mask?
It hasn't been 24 hours since the last time I used it, and the last time I used it to travel between planes.
Oh my god. Can you travel within the same plane?
Nope, because I traveled between planes. It's a travel between planes once, or travel on the same
Can we
plane
just
twice.
fly and bust through the walls, Superman style?
Quick, someone tell me what the quickest way back to the material plane is if I take us some. Like, what plane should I go to that we can get back to the material plane? Anybody?
Where Dreg is. Go to Dreg.
You want to go to the Feywild?
Yeah, let's go
Yeah.
to the Feywild. We got friends in the
Feywild.
Fey. We got
do
a
have
friend
friends
in the Fey.
All right, take my hands.
Okay. Oh, Faye.
I cast plane shift and I take us to where I last saw Dreg.
He's gonna be so mad. We were supposed to help him with mushrooms.
You guys disappear from where you were. However, you do not end up in the Feywild.
Oh, crap.
Fork.
Tomar. Tamar.
Timon.
Tim Timmery,
I'm
Tim
Pumbaa.
Timmery, Tim Tim Tomar.
You find yourself standing in a all-white room, and in front of you,
Black curtains.
there's a station. In front of you,
I hate what keeps happening.
stands Zyko. He's staring off into space, and you hear a strange... You've heard this voice just once now, but you hear... Is this your selection?
Oh.
You're not Dreg. What do you mean selection? Explain yourself. Am I talking out loud? Psycho? Help me! Tomar doesn't know what the fuck is going on.
Yes or no?
Lindsey doesn't either. I'm lost.
So is this like outwardly metagaming? Is this like confirming Willem's selections? It's like, you wanna? Yeah. Okay. So not understanding anything about this, I'm just gonna be like, okay, yeah, I like him.
Confirmed. And then Zyko disappears. Pinwin,
The fun.
you're in an all-white room. In front of you
Tomas?
appears Bem, and you hear... Is this your selection?
Bem, are you okay?
I mean, technically, the answer is no.
Is Bem okay? Does he look okay?
Just staring off into space.
Selection for what?
Yes or no?
To what though? Is this a Mandoran thing? Am I supposed to? I mean, what if I say the wrong thing? Then will he be killed? Are you going to kill him?
Yes or no?
Who are you?
The disembodied voice
And then
is
you
getting
hear-
so pissed.
Then you hear, confirmed. And then Bem disappears.
Dang.
That's not good.
Gorbel,
He's got to be on his second pack by now.
you're in an all-white room. And in front of you is Chester. You were asked the same question. Is this your choice?
For what?
Thank you.
Because
Yeah.
Yes or no?
that fully depends. Like one-on-one time, that would be, but I mean, he's very powerful, so like, if I'm choosing someone to go into battle with, then yes.
Yes or no?
I highly doubt this is a date situation. Yes.
Confirmed. Willem, you end up in a white room. However, you're standing in front of Dirk. And Dirk actually is looking around, but it looks like he can't see anything.
Oh my god.
Does he have both his arms?
He does.
Okay.
He's looking around and he looks like he can't see anything.
If you're about to... we like Dirk.
I like all of them.
I know, but...
He said as he murdered Dirk.
Why am I murdering
I'm just
Dirk?
joking.
The voice appears in your mind, ears. What would you like to do with this one?
Make him rich beyond his wildest dreams and give him a mansion with a beautiful wife.
Or husband. You don't know.
It's true.
You don't know Dirk that well. I mean, unless you
Wait,
do.
wasn't Dirk trying to fuck Gorbel?
Yeah.
I do know.
Exactly, and you were
I
gonna
do
kill
know
him?
Dirk. You don't know Dirk. Shut up.
I mean, to be fair, I'm not here. But, yeah.
You hear, do you want him in the battle or not in the battle?
He'd be valuable in a battle.
And then you watch as that pizza-looking thing appears again. Where?
Oh, good.
Top rightmost quadrant or slice.
Is that the water?
No, that's top left.
Okay. Just falls into the ocean.
Roller coaster tycoon style.
Kraken just snatches him out of midair and eats him.
Dirk K has just died. I don't know what his last name is.
He never told you.
No, so it
Might
could
be a good question
Dirk
to ask at
K.
some point.
Funny
Yeah.
story.
Mandoran.
It's Dirk Icetower.
Uh-oh.
Trouble.
You know we're not involved with one another.
I mean, so you said, but is it true?
Confirm.
Confirm.
You guys find yourselves, well, 3 of you find yourselves falling from a spinning ziggurat. You are falling towards the ocean as this massive ziggurat starts spinning behind you. And you're plunging towards the ocean.
Sorry.
Can we see everyone else?
Yeah, you can see each of you.
All right, I'm gonna fly immediately to them and try and swoop them up.
All right, give me a dex save.
Me?
Yep,
Okay.
you're the flyer.
Fuck.
And the rest of you guys do a dex save to see if you can catch on to him.
Okay.
18.
All right, you reach them
24.
29.
and you catch them.
Fuck yes.
Yeah.
But you notice that Willem isn't there.
It's fine, guys. We finally got rid of him.
It's for the best.
Yeah, we're moving on.
He'll get an Uber.
Tomar, you catch, and you notice this thing starts spinning faster and faster, and and you watch as a big column of like an explosion comes out of one side.
Is he still inside?
I don't know, but we gotta get out of here.
Avenge me!
I fly away from the ziggurat.
All right, give me.
A Lenny Kravitz.
I'm gonna need you to give me a dex save at disadvantage.
Would you stop already? With the
As
dex
this thing is
save?
spinning,
Can I
the
roll?
air it is sucking in is pulling against you.
Can Gorbel and I roll acrobatics for wing flapping?
The only way you're gonna be able to help is if you let go.
Oh, we'd help then? Okay, I'm not.
So, I rolled a natural 18 and a natural 20. So 21.
21.
Okay.
You are able to resist and get through the volition of this pulling, spinning mass.
Spectral wings are just fucking flapping.
That stag chili you had is really coming through.
Use it as propulsion.
And you watch as all of you see this from behind you. The ziggurat starts exploding and sinking into the ocean itself. Pieces of Leothandre are flying around as it was ripped through.
Oh.
And I'm gonna
Grab
need
some of that wood.
I'm gonna need all of you to give me a dex save.
Okay.
My parents
Stop
are
making
in
me dex
there.
save.
That one wasn't good though.
Oh no.
But it also didn't load.
9.
18.
Nice job, Gorbel.
Oh, okay, 15.
15. Tomar and Pinwin, I need you to give me luck rolls.
Oh, shit.
Okay. Look.
Oh shit.
Come
Natural
on.
Oh,
Nice.
oh, Pinwin.
11? That's not failing.
20. It's better than 10.
It's better than 10.
But not better than 12.
Pinwin, give me a dexterity save at disadvantage.
No.
Fingers crossed. 20s, two
Okay.
20s, two 20s, two 20s. Nice. Nice.
And...
Nice.
All right.
Fuck yeah.
29 and 26.
Very nice. So Pinwin and Tomar, you guys are both hit by shrapnel from this explosion. Pinwin, you're hit in the head, and it makes you dizzy, and you feel like you're going to lose your grip, but then you tighten with your newfound strength. You tighten your grip, and you're able to hold on even through the dizziness.
But it makes you Hodor.
And Tomar, you are going to take 21 force damage, and Pinwin, you are going to take 25 force damage.
No, thank you.
But you guys are able to like avoid the rest of
Okay.
the clips, but you watch as this sinks into the ocean behind you, still like, but sinking deep into the ocean, and underneath the water you can still see as bubbles rise up from the explosions. It appears as though the ziggurat has been at least largely disabled.
Woohoo. Yeah.
But now you're staring out into a stretch of ocean, and it's ocean in every direction.
It's Ocean Avenue, baby.
Am I still holding them?
Yep.
Pinwin, can you send to Willem?
Yeah.
See if he was in there?
Willem,
Hi.
you tumble onto a rock face right in front of the glowing blue podium and in front of Monty.
Yes.
You are still in the abyssal plane.
Don't care. Love it. Monty, what's up, buddy?
He eats your soul.
I have one at this point.
He looks back at you like, hey.
I run up to him and I give him like the hug around the neck.
He licks your face.
And I hop on his back and I tell him, we got to get out of here, bud. Let's go.
He like kind of rustles and he like points his nose up at the giant portal in the sky.
Let's do it. Yeah.
All right. You head towards the portal.
Let's do it.
All right, you fly out of this portal and you are just outside of Deepminster.
Okay. I can work
Right
with
above the ocean.
that. All right. Scanning the horizon, do I see the ziggurat?
You do not.
Do I see remains or signs of Le Ziggurat?
No, you believe you are still too far away from it. You're just outside of the city above the ocean, like the shoreline and everything like that.
Okay. I'm going to put Deepminster to my back
Okay.
and head out into the ocean in search of my comrades.
Give me a survival check.
You bet.
And
I'm gonna look
you
for
can have
tracks
it
on the ocean.
you can have it at advantage because the Monty will be helping you.
Yes. 19.
19. Okay. You feel like once the shoreline disappears, you're pretty sure you have a good idea of where it's at.
Okay.
Tomar, Pinwin, and Gorbel.
Mm-hmm.
You were just asking Pinwin a question, Tomar?
Yeah, I was asking if he could cast Sending to try and see if Willem is alive.
I can, but the only downside is that if I do that right now, then it might make me tired. And then I won't be able to be as effective in the battle. But if he's nearby, then it would suck that would happen. But
Pinwin doesn't
also,
care
if
about
he's
Willem.
hurt,
Gorbel's mom
I
said
need
that
to
we
do
need
that.
all of us to do
we
this.
do. And I do want to know he's okay.
Pinwin's just been waiting for this so that he can take control of the fitness club.
You've been plotting all along.
Those are my dumbbells now.
Our uniform will be sequin pants and crop tops. Anyway,
With like the flying squirrel cape, the webbing or whatever. What is that called?
The gliders?
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, it's worth it to know Willem's okay. We want to know he's okay.
I like that you have to
cast
justify it.
Sending to Willem,
Okay.
and I'll say, "Hi, Willem. It's Pinwin. Are you okay? The ziggurat went down. Where are you? Love, Pinwin."
The pixie disappears, and Willem, a moment later, pixie whispers in your ear Pinwin's
Yes.
question.
Hey, Pinwin. I was doing syllables instead of words. Outside Deepminster, headed out into the ocean. Where are you guys? Love, Willem.
Oh, he said love Willem back. That's so nice.
You receive that message back, Pinwin.
Oh, okay.
And Monty.
Oh, okay. I'll share that with them. And so do we wait for him? Wait, can I respond back? Or would I use my spell
You'd have to
slot?
use it again.
Oh.
We can't see Deepminster from where we are?
No. You remember the when you found the ziggurat, it was after a little while. Like everything had disappeared behind you. All you saw were ocean.
How the fuck do we get back? How do we know what direction is Deepminster? Because we could meet halfway.
But we could also be actively running away in the wrong direction.
Then you hear,
Oh, good.
and a shadow falls over you from the morning light as a gigantic dragon with white scales soars out of the clouds and circles above you and then dips down. You're looking at Durant's dragon form.
Oh, sweet.
Yay! Dury! You're okay.
Hop on.
How did you
Okay.
find us?
I've been waiting here since I dropped you off.
Oh, that was really cool of you.
Thank you. I thought so.
Do you have to like fly in a circle to keep your position, or do you like flap and just float there?
I was riding thermals.
Okay, cool. We gotta go.
Yeah, let's go.
I catch the scent of another dragon.
Good
That's probably
dragon or
Monty.
bad dragon? Oh, right, Monty.
Don't hurt him. He's apparently a good evil dragon.
He like scowls and smells like a hell dragon.
Yeah. He's misunderstood, man.
He's conformed.
All right, hold
Or-
on tight.
Is this confirmed?
Reformed.
Reformed. There we go.
So you guys hop
That's
on?
not even confirmed. But yes, I hop on.
All right, and he immediately, everybody give me a strength save.
Oh,
At advantage because you knew that was probably going to happen because it happened several times now.
It's a 25.
Ooh, 26. Man.
Damn, Pinwin, you strong.
Yeah, I want to save that for later, though. Because, jeez.
All right, you guys all hold on as he shoots off in a particular direction. Willem,
Yes.
after probably 20 minutes of flying, you see Monty like kind of like seizing a little bit and like looks like something's bothering him.
No. What's up, buddy? What's up? What's wrong?
You hear like
And I
and he like shoots out little flames.
Oh no.
He's allergic to jerks.
He like starts like
David Draymond?
turning around from the direction you guys came from.
No, buddy. We got to go this way.
Give me animal handling.
Lindsey, why'd you roll a charisma save just now?
Because it's showing up as a blue plus number, and I like it.
23?
23. You're able to get him under control and try to
Nice.
get him back on the path you guys were just on.
Oh boy. What was that about, buddy?
Then you see a shape appear in the horizon. Large wings. Appears to be a dragon, and Monty starts going crazy. He's like writhing underneath you, and suddenly he just starts darting like left, right, up, down, and he starts like zip lining right at this dragon. And you can feel heat in his chest as he's gathering flame.
Hey. No. Friends. They're okay.
Give me animal handling at disadvantage.
They're
20.
an aggressive breed,
20.
Willem.
All right.
He's not attacking yet, but you can tell he's like locked in. This is
Shooter!
No.
Can we see the dragon? I could
I'm
totally
not on you
friends
guys
that
right
beast.
now.
Okay. All right. That's fine. It's fine.
Fuck. Never mind. Okay. Go. Proceed. Sorry.
All right, so he's still going forward. He's not firing yet, but he's still, obviously it's bothering him. You guys see a dragon appear up ahead, a black dragon.
Kill it! It's a hell dragon!
It appears to be a hell dragon, and you feel Durant stiffen under you guys, like you can feel his muscles like stiffen.
Durant.
Do we know about Monty?
Is that the hell dragon of
That's-
Willem's?
That looks like Willem's on top of there.
I think so.
Willem is definitely on top of there, but this dragon is showing aggression.
Can you be the bigger person?
Are they inherently just evil?
Can you just
Hell
talk to it in
dragons.
dragon and tell it?
Hell dragons and dragons of the material plane are mortal, bitter enemies.
I clap my hands. I knew it! I knew they're evil!
But that one might not be. It's helped us a lot. It's helped Willem get back to us, I think, a
I
few
will
times.
not attack it, but I can't stop it from attacking me.
Can you talk to it and
I
just
will
tell it you
stop
mean
it
peace?
from killing me if it tries.
Can it kill you? It looks tiny.
That's just because it's far away.
They use necrotic flame.
Oh.
Can you use dragon voice to say you mean peace? Then
They
it's fine.
Earth dragon?
They
Earth dragon.
speak a corrupted form of draconic.
Well, we have our translator.
I worry about this.
That's what I've been saying this whole time, Durant. Ever since he got on that thing, it's like,
No.
this is going to blow up in our faces. This is bad news.
I think it'll be okay.
I need you guys to hold on. I will enact evasive maneuvers.
Engage.
Serpentine.
Everybody give me a strength save, because you're going to need it.
18.
21.
21.
Okay, you guys hold on tight as Durant immediately goes into like a corkscrew spin and then shoots straight up in the air. Willem, I need a strength save from you.
Inadvertent dragon fight. Inadvertent dragon fight.
Control your dragon. Make it your best friend.
Tell this bitch
21.
to chill.
21? All right, you lock in as Monty sees this white dragon shooting up, watches with its eyes, and then dips down and immediately goes up after him.
Hey, buddy, we gotta calm down. Friends.
Give me
They're
animal
friends.
handling at disadvantage and -3 from whatever you roll.
Whoa, that's a lot.
12.
12. He's locked in. However, he's not as big as some of the other dragons you've been on, Willem. You feel like perhaps if you do really good, you could perhaps change his trajectory and keep him from actually going after what you now know as Durant. All right. Who
Really
wants to roll
good.
for Durant?
I can.
You're going to roll for Durant?
Sure.
All right. Pinwin,
Yeah?
I need you to roll a d20 and add 6.
Okay. Okay, 21.
Willem,
I would like to cast Minor Illusion on Monty.
okay. In one
There we
second,
go.
I'll let you do that.
Okay.
But first, you'll have to roll a d20 and add 8.
Natural 20.
Okay, so 28.
Yeah.
So
God damn it.
Monty is gaining on Durant, like closing the gap fast. I'll allow you to cast Minor Illusion.
Okay. I'm actually going to cast Blindness on Monty.
There we go.
Okay. What's
That
the
is
save?
a
Yeah, you got
con
it.
save of 19.
He does not save.
But he feels betrayed.
So Monty goes blind.
I'm sorry, bud. Okay. Just hang tight. We're going to even out.
I just picture him putting his hands over his eyes.
Yeah, basically just like installing horse blinders on him. And I'm going to try and get him to level out and calm the fuck down.
Give me animal handling at disadvantage -5.
It's going to be a 6 unless this is worse. Yeah, of course. 6.
6. He is now freaking out because he's blind. But he is no longer giving pursuit to Durant. You guys notice that the dragon suddenly like starts like circling and like crying out. You can hear like a
Man, he can't fly dragons for shit. He is all over this guy.
I mean, can we tell, does the dragon look upset?
it looks upset. Durant like kind of goes up into the clouds.
How do you calm a dragon down?
Wouldn't I know?
Maybe you would know, Pinwin.
Yeah.
Some dragons like song.
Okay, yeah, that's worked for me before. I'll take out my lute and
Playing
I will
some
try to
Marilyn
lull
Manson.
it.
All right, give me performance.
Okay.
Hell Dragon's like Coma White, right?
Picturing Pinwin standing up on top of a dragon playing a lute.
20.
20. It's a pretty good performance. What are you playing? What kind of song?
Kind of like just a sweet little melody that I use often for like little kids when I'm performing, or like trying to get my little nieces and nephews to fall asleep and stuff. Like, yeah, just really sweet little plucks.
Okay. Willem, you hear Pinwin's song from far above, and you notice that it seems to be having a positive effect on Monty, allowing you to do animal handling once again with advantage.
Sweet. And I'm just going to keep kind of rubbing, petting his head, just being like, it's okay, bud. They're friends. Don't worry. 24.
He seems a lot more calm now.
Sweet.
Eventually, you feel like you've calmed him enough that he can abide Durant's it was just like Durant's presence, and Durant sort of like keeps a safe distance, but he allows Durant to be there once the blindness fades, and he keeps like kind of craning his eye to look up at you because he can't fully see you on his back, but he's just kind of like, is this cool?
It's all right, bud. It's all right. They're friends. Friends. You guys need to get along. It's okay. We're all friends here. Allies. Comrades.
Then you hear Durant's voice. Well, where are we going?
I think we have to go to the Gods Valley.
Where are we going?
God's Valley.
God's Valley.
God's Valley.
Also, hey guys.
Hi.
I'm glad you're okay.
Likewise.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure what was happening. They were making me choose stuff, and then we were gone.
Yeah,
and
what'd you choose?
You took a long time in there.
I didn't mean to, but they were being very... There was this smoking guy, and he wouldn't tell me stuff, and he was just making me choose stuff, and he would say, choose. And
Oh,
I'd be
wait,
like,
I saw that guy.
Yeah, we did.
Well, I heard
did too.
a voice.
You heard that too?
And he didn't answer any other questions.
Yeah,
Super rude.
He's a super big asshole. But he made me choose stuff, and I think I paired you guys up with our runes for specific stuff.
Okay. Ooh, I don't know if he technically decided for me because I kept asking other questions.
Gorbel, I thought I was doing you a favor, not pairing you with your Pepe Le Pew there, but
Chester just kind of creeps me out. He smells like mildew.
I'm sorry, but he's very helpful and he's very powerful.
Yeah, I know. That part's great, but he just kind of scares me.
Love blooms on the battlefield.
And I don't like the dolls.
Yeah, that's problematic.
Dolls
I mean,
on the battlefield.
Why are you talking like that, Tomas?
Sorry, to the Gods Valley. Woo! Tally ho.
Are you drunk?
I'm drunk on adventure, Gorbel. And hams.
Realm hams.
And as you guys fly forward, there's one more flash. And everything stops.
Like time stop?
Seems like it. Once again, you're standing in front of Zara. And she looks at you and she says, I have a little bit of power to do something that might help before you get there.
What?
Why didn't you do this yesterday?
What?
Well, I didn't realize the ziggurat would be destroyed so quickly.
You're welcome.
She holds up a shining, shimmering blue, like light blue gem that almost looks like it holds like a sky inside of it. And there's a orange gold glimmer within it.
Like a creamsicle?
This has two different parts. One part opens a pocket plane. Another part can bring back one person from the dead. And that's where we're going to end for the night.
That'll be helpful.
Wow.
Oh!
That's power.
Whoa!
And then we get it and it's close enough and then we think it's a creamsicle and we eat it. No!
It's just shitty ice cream.
It's not even Ben & Jerry's. It's Blue Bunny.
Oh, what do we do? Stop giving us choices to do.
Well, obviously bring someone back from the dead. There's going to be people dying.
That's the power of food.
Yeah.
I think Mika thought Dirk was going down for a second.
Holy.
Yeah, it definitely looked like that, didn't it?
Yeah, me too.
Holy Dirker.
My butt hurts sitting in a chair.
All right. Tell me why you guys deserve 5 points of boon.
I have a dragon friend. I made decisions and I talk shit to Smoking Man.
And I lulled that dragon so he could be even better friends with Dragon Man.
We got information out of
Dragon
Gorbel's shitty parents about our other shitty parents.
My dad's not a shitty.
Not my shitty parents.
That's true. Which
It
is
sounds
weird,
like
weird turn of events.
my mom, your dad are like the real turds.
Yeah, you guys gonna tell me about my shitty
Your
dad?
dad too.
I mean, he's the shittiest dad.
Allegedly.
Oh man, we have to forge different paths for our futures. That's
All right,
some
everybody
bad
gets
shit.
5 points of boon.
And guess
Now it's time for tonight's MVPC. Whoa! The most valuable player character. I want you guys to tell me who deserves an additional 5 points of boon for your and the audience's benefit. Willem is 1, Tomas is 2, Pinwin is 3, Gorbel is 4. On the count of 3, I'll have you guys hold up the number of fingers corresponding to the person you would like to vote and see who becomes MVPC and get an additional 5 points of boon. Is everyone ready?
Mm-mm.
Take a moment to decide, and then we will vote.
Wait.
1, 2, 3, vote! Wow, it's weird seeing this in person.
Whoa.
We've got 3 votes for Willem and 1 vote for Pinwin.
Shit.
Willem, why'd you vote for Pinwin?
Because Pinwin helped me keep my dragon friend. And I want it so
Anytime.
bad.
I will always be here if you want an animal friend.
I feel like you're gonna run into like a Siegfried and Roy situation eventually. Like your
That's
guard is
future
gonna be
Willem's
down,
problem.
and he's gonna just bite your head.
You mean we're going to get our own show in Vegas with Celine?
So we'll have mostly a good life.
But dragons are highly intelligent, so
Yeah, so he'll know exactly where to bite him to kill him.
The body. All of it. Ow.
Blows the fire a little bit.
Gorbel, why'd you vote for Willem?
Yeah, why?
because he was kind of the driving force in destroying the ziggurat,
All right.
making
The
choices
driving
and shit.
force, like Paul Walker in the Fast and the Furious.
You're not Paul Walker in this situation, Billy.
How dare you?
So you're saying I'm
Stop
Vin
trying to be
Diesel.
the Paul Walker of the group.
There's gonna be only one, and it's Lindsey.
Obviously.
Is it because she's blonde? That's not fair. I can do it. I can die it.
Emphasis on the die.
Hey, no.
It wasn't me this time. It wasn't me this time.
I'm a trickster.
I'm a little stinker. Tomar, why'd you vote for Willem?
I just liked the dichotomy of
Emphasis on the die.
I'm someone selflessly
Okay.
I'm someone selflessly going in to make decisions and then just eschewing those choices so vehemently before like playing along with it. Just like going in there and going, yeah. I just thought that was really
I
funny.
don't think I will.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Thank you for that.
I require elaboration. I won't apologize for it.
Pinwin, why'd you vote for Willem?
I enjoyed the Black Widow Hawkeye kind of moment. That was pretty touching. I mean, lower scale.
I don't get it.
I also don't get it.
What? Are
Well,
you for real?
you mean with everyone where we were all trying to decide who goes in, or what do you mean?
He
I think
literally
specifically
stopped Pinwin
Pinwin.
going in. It was literally me and Pinwin left.
Gotcha, sorry.
Me and Pinwin.
Gotcha.
I mean, well, there we go. Whoever names are, really.
He's definitely not Pinwin.
Certainly not. But, you know, yeah, I thought that was really fun. And that was cool. And I think that was probably better because Pinwin, first of all, would have taken way longer. And then apparently if he made decisions for them after a certain point, that'd be real bad. Plus, you spun the wheels and stuff. I didn't get what was going on there.
Plus,
Take me a while.
you already had to make hard decisions.
Mm-hmm.
And that
Tough
stuck with you
decisions.
hard.
Yeah.
Sure did.
And
yeah.
so-
And
yeah.
Willem is just like wiping it away.
Yeah,
Yep.
I stabbed a guy in the throat once
That's
while I
true.
watched his eyes fade.
And you didn't even care.
I mean, I cared a little, but not enough that it would like show up on people's
I
radar.
mean, I just love.
Sure.
That
I
wasn't even a
love-
bad guy.
Yeah, I love why it happened though. Is because Gorbel made the mistake of having him pin.
Yeah,
to
yeah.
Bond, and then
Touch
it
her,
was just
and
like
then it
you guys
negated our
looked at each other like,
disguise.
"Ugh," and he's just like, what a good moment of horror.
I
But-
felt so bad. I felt really dumb and
Yeah,
then
'cause you
really
went,
bad.
I love that. That was one of my favorite parts.
Yeah, it unfolded
no.
so well. It unfolded so well.
So it's like he reaches for it.
And we were immediately like, wait, you can't touch us.
At the same time, it was like everybody realized it. And then, what a
Yeah.
perfect scene.
Let us
Yep.
know in the comments who's the most dastardly overall.
Yeah. I also liked.
Obviously.
Yeah, I also liked that you befriended the dragon. I was 100% on board with that friendship. I love it so much.
Hell yeah.
It makes me happy.
He'd be
It's
a
great.
really cool like after campaign pet to have at Shadegazer.
For
Manor.
sure.
I don't think you
for
can
sure.
keep dragons as pets.
Yet.
We're gonna be life partners.
Oh.
I mean, yeah.
Got real quiet after that, and I
Hey,
don't know
guess
why.
what?
It's kind of a toothless and
Yeah.
Jay Barrow shell.
Right,
They
right,
look
right,
down
right,
on Night
right.
Furies. They think they can
Right,
be
right,
only
right, right,
evil.
Exactly.
Yep.
Spoilers.
Hey, if one of us gets a boon, does all of us get a boon? Because I got a motherfucking boon.
Me too.
Oh,
I'm at 100.
You got
Yeah. Do we all get boons? Please.
Well, hold on.
We all get 2 boons.
Tonight's MVPC is Willem Shadegazer.
Try to steal my spotlight with a boon now. Take it over to Boontown.
Sorry.
Shut up, Billy. Boom.
You get a boon too.
Willem
I
doesn't
think.
sound like Boone.
So you two got boons?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do we all get 2?
No.
Damn.
That'd be
However,
nuts.
Since both of you got it, it's only fair if everybody gets one.
Yeah.
So, I'll tell you what your boons are at the beginning of the next episode.
All right.
I was preparing for this contingency.
For Willem.
If we brought back Smoochie, would that destroy the the monster itself?
Oh, yeah. Kind of like using cure spells on the undead in Final Fantasy games. Or potions.
Phoenix down.
Yeah. You're fucking dead, you fucking Final Fantasy 8.
Well, I will say
President
you can
boss.
only bring back somebody who's dead, so keep that in mind. But I will tell you what your boon is at the beginning of the next session. And other than that, I think that's it for tonight, folks. I think we're staring down the barrel of the end. And for real this time, I think I think
4 to 5.
No!
I'm sorry.
I think things are about to wrap up. So hopefully you guys brought your brown pants because this shit is about to blow you out.
My pants are blue.
God, I'd rather not wear pants.
Or don't wear any pants, but
That makes cleanup easier.
yes, but everyone at the bus stares at you harder.
We're playing on a bus, by the way. It's really bumpy.
This is our stop. This is our stop.
Thanks for listening, folks. Thanks to Chad Piper for that awesome intro song. Thanks to Adrian Von Ziegler for that beautiful background music. Thanks to all of our patrons. If you are interested in becoming one of our patrons and making us warlocks, check out our Patreon at patreon.com/D20_syndicate. We've got a bunch of awesome things that we can offer for you, including the ability to ask campfire questions, and you'll get like a swag bag. And at the highest tier, you'll also get a chance to develop an NPC. And since we are going towards the second campaign, there's no better time than now. Also, if you like what you hear, leave us a review. We'll read every review that we receive very clearly.
Wild horse.
Even the deleted ones.
Even the deleted ones. If we find it before it gets deleted, you better bet your sweet Aunt Bippy
Make
we
it
are going
real
to.
raunchy.
Yes.
But yeah, like if you are wild horsing, maybe HOORZ
That's my favorite. And wild with a Y,
Yeah.
like wild stallions.
or WH.
No.
It's all the same. I mean,
already set the
too like a
parameters.
horse.
But yes,
Horse.
leave your review and we will read it. Consider rating us on Apple Podcasts. Consider rating us 5 stars. We'd really appreciate that. I don't think you guys realize. Maybe you do, but maybe you don't. That actually helps us quite a bit with the algorithm ratings and stuff. The more 5 stars we have, the more audience we have access to and more people we get pushed in front of. So please consider doing that. Is there anything else?
Discord. Get up in that
Discord.
Discord.
Yes. Why don't you tell them about Discord, Tomas?
Discord is a community area where
Tell them
people
about
can-
our Discord.
Our Discord is full of
Free.
awesome people. It's free.
Free.
Normally not
Sorry,
a
you're
paid
saying free?
service, but yes.
Free.
There's patrons. There's some other cool people in there. Just get in there, talk about the show. We like to hop in there and talk with our friends, and it's a good time. So, yeah.
Yeah. So if you like what you hear and you have done all that other stuff, check out our Discord and come bother us and, make stupid memes. And
Joke's on you. You can't. Sorry.
other than that, that's it for us, folks. Thanks for listening. I am your host and DM, Seth, and this is the D20 Syndicate podcast, where we go on adventures so you don't have to.
Bye.
Bye.
Kevin, yeah!
Wow. Wow. Really? Really?
Interception.
Okay, let's see if I can do this. Probably not. Don't record this.
Shut it off.
And go.
Grown-up lady kissed a kid.
That was always my favorite part as a
That was
kid.
I
weird.
was like, man, I would like to be that lady. I mean, whoops.
Man, I would like to be the Tone Loke.
Seth, how does your brain remember these things, but also other things?
It doesn't. That's the secret.
One or the other. You got to give up one.
Maybe we all just associate almond scent and flavor with cherry because
Or
of
it could be
Jergens
just
lotion.
cherry, and I've been
What?
associating the A.
The classic smell of Jergens lotion is cherry almond,
What?
That's news to me.
and it reminds me of my grandparents.
Wow.
I have skin like a desert, so I don't know.
Do you not use lotion?
No.
Wow.
You live together. How do you not know this about him?
I don't
I
know.
make my own flesh grease.
Make my own luck.
I want to have hurting skin.
I just hold my breath and I sweat, and then I'm lubed up for the day. You know what I kind of hate about Iowans as an Iowan.
Uh-huh.
You know how
Okay.
people like talk about how they're like Iowa nice or whatever,
Yeah.
and some of them are really polite when they're driving.
Yeah.
Have you ran into that, like a polite Iowan driver where they just
No,
They-
they're
that
the
doesn't
fucking
exist.
worst.
they wait like
Oh,
so.
That's not polite. That's fucking annoying.
That's dangerous.
Well, this
Yeah.
is what happened on the way here to your place. I was pulling onto a road, and there was already a guy that was there. He was waiting for another guy to back out of his driveway. So he was being nice ahead of time for that guy. They both see me coming up on them. The guy in the driveway decides to stop and then pull back into his driveway to allow me, the guy who showed up last, to go past them. So that guy pulls into the driveway, and then the other guy who was waiting for the guy in the driveway, he's watching at me, and then he's flagging me with his lights to go. I'm like, why would I go? You go.
Yeah.
This is
doesn't
not
even
how it
make
works.
sense.
That's also exactly how every four-way stop works for me in Iowa.
Mm-hmm.
I'll see a car approaching and literally slow down more to make sure that they get to
there
the four-way
first.
stop before me, and they'll still wait and give me the fucking wave through, and I'm like, you motherfucker,
Stop
go!
being nice.
That's not nice. That's fucking stupid. You're being dumb.
I feel like Cedar Rapids is the exception to this, where stop
Yeah.
signs and lights do
Cedar
not
Rapids,
matter.
Worst drivers. Like
There
I will
are
say
some
this,
bad drivers
bar
there.
none. We drove all over with our job with the fundraising company. We drove everywhere, and Cedar Rapids has the worst drivers. Bar none. Bar fucking none. Everybody drives either too fast, too slow. They're just like zipping in and out. They're driving like it's a big city, but that everybody's addicted to cocaine.
Yes. they act like it's Minneapolis in the 80s. Yeah. 100%. They're all like listening to Prince, just fucking cranked to 11.
That construction sign is a suggestion. It's
Exactly.
not a
They
No,
do
it's
not
a
care.
target.
It's a dare.
Someone jumped a guardrail and landed on the tracks, and I saw that and I was like, I'm not surprised at all.
Nope.
That seems normal.
Like, I feel like that Cedar Rapids would definitely be the number one. Like, if they did statistics, Cedar Rapids would be number one in the number of people that just ramped over the roundabout interior. Just
That is a thing about Iowa. I am sorry, I'm going to offend maybe everyone, but
no, hit it.
roundabouts?
Yep.
What the
they don't
fuck?
Get 'em. We don't get them. I don't know what Iowans don't get about roundabouts, but we don't get them.
It is like it's a circle. It goes one direction.
The number of people that I am behind coming into a roundabout and they come to a complete stop and turn their blinker on. It makes me want to fucking just die immediately. I just want to park, get out of my car, and lay down in the road and just let it happen.
We know which way you're going.
Yeah, there's only one right way you can go.
I mean, signal when you're exiting it so the
Sure.
people who are trying to merge on know in
Sure.
advance, but for God's sake, these people are dumb.
Well, at least in Cedar Rapids, they just drive right over to the.
Yeah, that's all they
no
do.
worries there.
There's just Dukes of Hazzard that shit every time.
There's your good.
Tokyo Drift. Just all the way around.
Explosion.
Oh, that would be tight. Actually, that would be an improvement.
Horse.
Get out.
We
of
are not
scores.
drinking whores right now. We are drinking hams.
We're going ham on some hams.
It's pretty good.
Yeah,
It's
I like
Nice.
hams.
we drink it a lot.
it's me.
It's
Oh my
pretty good.
goodness.
It's pretty
Oh
good.
my.
I haven't been in a craft beer mood.
That's fair.
I've been wanting something easy drinking.
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of Lineys lately.
Really?
Yeah, the summer shandy.
Oh,
Once in a while,
Yeah,
those are
I-
good.
that was like a fun slang for Coke. I'm
Lines
doing
of
it
Coke.
lines. Get in the mood for the
Got a
podcast.
mirror in the bathroom.
Got a final battle.
Wow,
That's so cute.
wow. That's all I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna call it. Just I was doing a couple of lineies back there, but
Oh, I'm gonna need your bathroom for a mirror. I got some Lineys I gotta do.
I'll
While you
just
go
sit
pee, I'm
here
gonna get
in
more
my
drinks.
tiny little villain
While
chair.
you have more beer.
Do I look like a villain when I go like this?
a few
Yeah, kind of.
I'll take another one, sweetie.
we have 5 left. Okay. We have a
Mindy and Bob went to Dwell and got
I'm a
a super
villain,
similar couch.
and I've gone too far because I'm sitting in this tiny little chair.
Is that the same one?
It's not
I'm
the
a
same
bad
one.
guy, and I don't know
But it looks like
any
the
other
same
words,
brand
but I
almost.
don't have
the
to
arm
because
is
I'm a
low.
bad guy,
Yeah.
and I
And it's
sit in
low.
a chair that's too much too tiny. And I am running out of words.
Orchard. Yeah.
And Billy wants an angry orchard. But I'm not gonna get it because I am the villain. Anyway, I don't have a gallbladder anymore.
Lindsey got her
that was big
gallbladder
news.
Sucked out.
And
We
I'm
gained a
alive,
couch, she lost a
bitches.
gallbladder.
You can't kill me.
Wild horses are still roaming.
Roaming. They go out in the fields just graze.
They're outside of their cell coverage.
Just keep whoring. What?
So you didn't get to keep your gallbladder.
I did not.
Oh,
I didn't
what?
even get to see it.
Is it like
I didn't even get to say goodbye.
is it like a biohazard thing? Like they won't let you keep it? Kind
They're
of thing?
making it into the next Marvel supervillain.
I think they like
shit.
investigate it. They interrogate it.
Just some guy like
Hey, Alice.
poking it.
Tell me what you know.
It's like the scene in Ghostbusters when they're yelling at the ectoplasm.
Yeah. Gallbladder sounds disgusting.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of human body stuff is and
the
sounds
human body in general.
Yeah,
It could have had a sexier name for sure. Gallbladder.
Yeah,
for sure. It also was done by a friggin' robot, so
Is that how the doctors presented it?
super cool. He slaps
We
it.
don't even know how it works, man. You're just gonna go in there and start rifling around. You're not gonna have a
He's
gallbladder
like,
anymore.
robot
That's
stuff,
crazy.
man.
and then
Fucking
he was
robots.
like, "You want it? Yeah, sound good."
You can't have it. It's way too expensive. We can't even afford the grant that it came with.
This used to be a virtual boy. Had to use him somehow.
This used to be a Game Gear. He got fucking upgraded. I've been thinking about getting robot legs. It's a risky procedure, but I think it's worth it.
Did you ask them if they put some piece of cyborg robotry inside of your body?
They definitely put more 5G in you.
No, yeah, I probably have like 80 chips now in me. But what kind though?
Dorito.
And not even nacho cheese here. It's Cool Ranch.
Oh,
Can an evil surgeon hide chips in a different part of your body that you don't
Yes.
digest?
Are we
Yes.
still talking
in a
about food
pocket?
chips?
yep.
The
Oh, I
Dorito
bet.
saga
100.
I
continues.
bet. Yeah, you would just find like a section of fat maybe and just.
They're
They
just
forget
doing,
other shit in there
doing
all the
an
time.
autopsy. They're like, what the fuck? It's a bag of chips. Unopened.
This is a family size. What the hell?
You know, at first I was offended by the idea
Still
of Cool Ranch, but then what if they were just like, I'll give you the Cool Ranch because you're pretty cool.
I was going to use the shitty chips and put them in you.
Bugles.
Yeah.
Fritos.
Okay.
I fucking hate Fritos.
Fucking hate
Original
Those are gross.
Fritos
Yeah,
suck
Fritos
balls.
suck.
You're
Bugles
attacking
suck.
my childhood. All I ate was Bugles and Fritos.
I'm okay with the twirly
Yes,
chili
the honey
Fritos.
barbecue twist.
Or the honey
Yeah, those
barbecue.
are
the-
unnecessarily good.
Yes.
I didn't know they're inside
If I
me.
see them, if I go into a gas station and I see them, I hoard them.
I whores them.
I'm pretty sure you got those on our trip to the Wisconsin Dells.
This is useful information to have. Someone's getting a curly Q birthday cake that's covered in
Poison.
Yum.
I thought you were going to lure him in a trap, like just have him in a line that way
She did
somewhere.
say it very like salaciously, like she was going to trap
barbecue
him.
twist.
What am I going to do with them once I trap
Honey
him?
barbecue.
It's
don't
just
know.
you with a lead pipe at the end. Like you even see her. You see her from like
just like-
30 yards away and you're slowly getting up to her. She's holding the lead pipe still. You're just casually grabbing the
Barbecue twist.
She's just like barbecue twist.
I've been hunting him for the past 4 years.
know you can't control
Finally it
yourself.
worked.
Barbecue twist. Barbecue twist.
She got a taste for Billy injury after she dropped him. She's like been riding that high the whole
I
time.
just love hurting that fat fucker.